We're joined now by Shaun Preddie, club captain. Shaun, welcome back. You've recently signed, as well as being captain, signed a contract for this season. When you spoke about that, about signing your contract, you mentioned a key part of that for you was making everyone feel welcome, being approachable, etc. With all the new faces that have come in over recent weeks, you must have been quite busy with the making everyone feel welcome and introducing yourself, etc.
Yeah, I'm like one of the senior kind of players at the club now, so I know what it's like to go into a new setting, new club, new surroundings, and feel intimidated in the sense that, in regards to just being in a new environment. So I try to make everyone feel welcome, try to be approachable, have a little laugh and a joke, but at the same time on a match day, be serious and be the person you can talk to if you want to kind of get advice. And I think, to be fair, as well as myself, some of the other professionals like Ewan, Mikey B, George, we're all approachable. Like, I know I'm the captain, and most of the younger players might come to me first, but we're all approachable, and to be always willing to give advice.
So we've obviously kept that core, most from last season, as you said yourself, Michael and James, etc. James Ewington and James Taylor. But obviously quite a few new faces have come in. You also spoke about, when you signed your contract, the need to add more strength in depth for the club to push on and hopefully, up the league and to progress, etc. Do you think, from what you've seen in pre-season so far, do you think there's positive about the new players that have come in?
Yeah, I'm positive about the new players coming in. They're enthusiastic. They're keen to even push on themselves in terms of their playing careers and push up the leagues. Hopefully that's with us and we can do well this season. But as you know, football's not that easy. So we have a lot of games throughout the season. So injuries is the worst part of our season. So we always get to the back end of the year and there's a few of us out. So if we do have numbers, strength and depth, that's kind of what we need, because again, if a few players are out injured, we need those players to be able to come in and do or play a major key role in kind of keeping us in a position where we can still challenge or for the league or push for promotion or in the playoff spots or whatever we're doing at that current time and moment.
I don't know if you saw how we did a pre-season before the game started, pre-season kind of preview with Steve 3 or 4 weeks ago. And in that he mentioned last season it was you and Ant O'Connor, who's obviously unfortunately left now, but you're a bit of a double act in terms of the player fines. Steve, I think, referred to Ant as the accountant and you as the enforcer. I'm not sure what that means, but that's his terminology. Are you still taking on that role, and have you got a new partner in crime for the accountant role, or are you going to be doubling up?
Do you know what? Funny you say that. I actually put in the players group chat the other day that I'm looking for someone to take on that role, that responsibility.
Any volunteers yet?
There hasn't been as of yet. So if you want to inquire, please do come and see myself, because that position needs to be filled. I'm trying to take on both roles at the moment. I'm not sure if the boys trust me too much.
Could we trust Preddie to do both? I would say no. He might turn up in a brand new BMW.
All jokes aside, that I have been doing it. It's something I've kind of picked up over the years. It's a bit of banter. It's for a good cause, so I kind of jumped on the committee to be that enforcer. It was that reason. But over the years, like I said, or last season, it is a bit of banter. But I am still looking for someone to take on that responsibility this year with myself.
Is it the usual kind of things that you read about or hear about at football clubs that at Harrow, at the clubs get late for training or late for the coach for an away game or forget your boots or whatever? Is it that kind of stuff? Is
Literally.
anything different that players get caught out with here?
We have funny ones.
You can say on camera.
Yeah, we have funny ones like Hayags. That means if unnecessary kind of high, just a big hoof really, off the pitch, you get fined for that. If you run the ball out of play unopposed, you get fined for that. The worst trainer gets fined for that. He has to wear I think some terrible old shoes we found in one of the back cupboards. So we do have a few funny fines, but at the same time, like you said, we have some serious ones like turn up late to match days and things like that too.
We'll have to come down to a few training sessions, I think, and to watch out who's wearing those.
It might be me,
Who's wearing those dodgy shoes. You passed last season, obviously collecting we acknowledged at the awards night a few months ago that obviously you passed 250 appearances for the club last season. What are your hopes? You know, obviously, hopefully this season you're going to be pushing on towards 300. What are your hopes for the season, both personally and for the team?
Yeah, just to be like we joked beforehand. Like I was injured a few times, I should say, last season. So just to stay fit this season to help the team push on in regards to our league positioning. It's always nice or better when you're pushing for those playoff spots or the league. You just never know. I know Taunton was a strong squad last year, but if anyone had asked at the start of the season, do you think they'd have won the league? No one would probably said, yeah, it'd have been Hayes and Farnborough because of the money they spent. So if we can keep the boys fit and we got that togetherness, we got that hunger to do well. So if we can keep myself fit personally, and a few of the core players, hopefully we can push on and do something in the league this year. We got to the first round, which was an incredible experience. That was my second time, so yeah, to be able to do it again, it'd be awesome. But yeah, for the younger players pushing on earlier on in their careers, that'd be an experience they'll never forget and give them a taste of something that they want to kind of push towards later on in their careers.
Shaun, thank you very much for your time. Good luck this season. Fingers crossed. Obviously, it's good for you injury-wise. So good luck for the season, and let's hope we can go up a few places.
Fingers crossed, mate. But thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Take
Cheers.
care.